CI-COMPUTER INSTAL, Twój sprawdzony partner biznesowy dla oprogramowania takiego jak Symfonia, Enova 365 oraz Saldeo Smart.
Welcome. My name is Maciej Cichalewski and I am a program implementer in CI-COMPUTER INSTAL spółka z o.o. I want to share with you today how to overcome an inevitable and troublesome challenge, which is changes in Polish legislation, which demands sending B2B sales invoices via governmental application called KSeF. In this video, I will use two similar terms. KSeF, spelled KSeF, which refers to the official application created and hosted by Polish legislator, and Symfonia KSeF, which is an application that was created commercially that will allow to integrate SAP with KSeF. Please bear in mind that those two are different applications. Let's begin. I want to address a few points. Number one, what do we want to achieve and how do we want to achieve it? We want to send sales invoices to KSeF with a tool that is constantly improved and updated in accordance with changes in Polish law. A tool developed by a team of programmers and analysts instead of relying on the dedicated work of an SAP implementer who has limited bandwidth and whose work ultimately is more costly and carries the risk of failing to deliver changes in the program on time. Such failure may result in sanctions related to the non-delivery or improper delivery of documents to KSeF. Sanctions can amount to the equivalent of VAT, value added tax, on the invoice. So, for larger transactions or a large number of transactions, the fine to pay may be very significant. If the VAT on the invoices is non-existent, for example, it amounts to 0%, sanctions can reach 18.7% of the invoice value. 2. How do we want to do this? The solution comes from the leading ERP system manufacturer in Poland, Symfonia. By connecting SAP with Symfonia using a web API-based solution, we will meet the requirements set by the Polish legislator for issuing invoices in KSeF. 3. The advantages of Symfonia KSeF and the benefits of buffering and automating the process of sending to KSeF with Symfonia KSeF. Symfonia KSeF allows for the automatic preparation of documents for sending to KSeF. They are hosted in a kind of a buffer, so there is a possibility of last-minute verification of documents before sending to ensure that they are correct. Documents in the appropriate form, a XML file compliant with the schema established by the legislator, can be sent to KSeF by a user authorized to communicate with the government's KSeF application in two different ways: on demand, with a click, and at a scheduled time of the day automatically. Users who should have access to invoices but not to sending them to KSeF can also view them in Symfonia KSeF. Therefore, it also serves as an electronic document archive available 24/7 from anywhere in the world. One just needs to connect to the internet. Invoices intended for sending to KSeF are checked by the Symfonia application to ensure that they have been delivered. In the case of a successful transmission, the official acknowledgement of receipt, called UPO, and a unique invoice number in KSeF are also downloaded. In the event of a failure in the government KSeF application, Symfonia will retry sending documents until the government application is restored to full functionality. Number 4. Step-by-step process. Import from SAP to Symfonia handle, sending to Symfonia KSeF, and sending to KSeF. Integration between SAP and Symfonia will be based upon web API solution created by our programming team. It will be ensured that all the data from the invoice in SAP will be imported to Symfonia handle by means of this dedicated application. Invoices that are yet to be issued are written in cursive. That means they are in a buffered state. Upon issuing the invoice, program displays what type of invoice it is. Here, faktura ustrukturyzowana, which means structured invoice. According to KSeF demands, it is an invoice in the form of a XML file type organized according to the schema. This one is to be sent automatically to Symphonia KSeF. The default settings may vary to perfectly fit your company's demands. After issuing the invoice, it changes its status to Sent to Symphonia KSeF. The invoices imported from SAP via Web API may be automatically issued on a list if preferred. Such invoices might be sent to Symphonia KSeF or to KSeF if such an option is chosen on a KSeF button above the list. In Symphonia KSeF, there is a list of sales invoices which were sent or are about to be sent to KSeF. The process of sending to KSeF might be realized in different ways: on demand, or via automated posting on a scheduled time of the day, or in a cyclical fashion, for example every 4 hours. Different users might be responsible for sending invoices to Symphonia KSeF and governmental application. It depends on if the user has or has not been authorized to KSeF. Authorized users are able to post invoices to KSeF if they generated a token that serves to connect with governmental application. If invoices are sent to KSeF, the status will be changed to in progress, then awaits, to finally accepted. It is also possible to check the status of invoices in Symphonia KSeF on sales list by clicking on KSeF button and refresh KSeF status. Status of each document is visible on the list as well as in the document. Also, it is worth noticing that it is impossible to change nor delete invoices after they were sent. If needed, one may download the UPR or a visualization of an invoice in preferred format. Such files may be attached to the document in Symphonia Handle if needed. 5. Summary. Not only does Symphonia ensure that company will meet the demands of current law, but also it provides a number of tools to secure automation and reliability of business processes goals. Simple yet effective settings may also meet companies' expectations of overview of produced documents that influence taxes. Thank you very much for your time. Please do not hesitate to contact us if anything needs further clarification. Goodbye.